Hello everyone, Mike1217 here, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And last time we wrapped up the Death Mountain part of the game. And Navi's going to give us a clue to where we need to go next. There is a river, we'll go into that later. Right now, I want to show you that after you finish the Fire Temple and defeat Volvagia, the halo around Death Mountain is no longer fiery and scary. Now it's a nice halo again. I believe the sky is supposed to be like really dark around here too, like before you beat the Fire Temple. But anyway, now that that's all done, I'm pretty sure we don't have to do anything up there anymore. So we're, as far as I'm concerned, we're done with Death Mountain. But I could be wrong. But for right now, to start this episode, there are a couple things that I want to try to do here in Kakariko Village. The most important of which is to get a quiver upgrade from playing a minigame right here. There are 2 quiver upgrades in the game. This one we could have gotten as early as after the Forest Temple when we got the bow and arrow. There are 2 arrow minigames in the game that we can play, and both of them give you quiver upgrades. It doesn't matter what order you do the minigames in, as long as you just do both of them, you'll get the biggest quiver. But mostly this one's done first because it's the earliest available. Because the one... Oh, come on! Are you serious? That was awful. Oh, Jesus. I'm bad at this. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty good at this. Well, no, don't start saying you're pretty good at this when you're doing terribly. Once I get into the groove, I'm not bad at it. But obviously, I'm pretty bad right now because I'm rusty. Wow. I missed the easiest one. That was terrible. That was terrible. But anyway, yeah, there are 2 shooting minigames. They're not the same. They're not both this. In fact, the second one's a lot easier than this one. But I do want to get both quiver upgrades if I can. And the reason why I'm doing this to make sure I get both the quiver upgrades is just because with this being a 3-heart run, I don't know why I have trouble with these. With this being a 3-heart run, I want to make sure I haven't... Come on! Why do I keep missing that? That's so easy! Christ. With this being a 3-heart run, I want to make sure I am strong with my ranged game, if you know what I'm saying. See, it's so easy. I don't know why I'm so bad at those blue ones. The good news is if you do well enough, like I did right there, I only missed 1, so he's not going to charge you 20 rupees if you do well enough. I don't know like how well you have to do. Oh, and by the way, yeah, the order of this is random, and I just messed it up again. Okay, let's at least try to do well enough to save. I don't know why that formation right there. I always have trouble with it, even though it's so easy. And this one too. Like I don't know why I have trouble with the blue rupees. I think I just panic or something. Like right there. Like that's so bad. It's embarrassing. Like I don't want to watch the footage back. It's just so bad. Okay, the red ones were right off the bat good. Okay, just don't skip the blue ones, and I'll be fine. Oh, well, don't skip those. No, are you serious? Did that even just happen? I said, oh, don't skip the blue ones, you'll be fine. And I was saying that because the green ones are easy. That was the most stupid thing ever. That was the stupidest thing ever. Karma. That is the definition of karma right there. Okay. Just have to do these. Come on, please. One more. Okay, thank you, Lord. Oh, man. That had its pretty ugly moments. Could have done a lot better at that. There is a slingshot version of that, by the way, when you're a kid. It's located in the market. I don't remember what you get from it. It might just be a heart piece, because I think I think there's only one seed upgrade in the game, and that's from where you get it from Lost Woods. Anyway, the other thing I want to do, and I'm going to have to check first, is I want to see if I can get my Wat upgrade now. I don't think I have enough I don't have enough Sculptures. I need 30 Sculptures for the biggest Wat upgrade. I do not want to save. So that's pretty much all I can think of doing right now. Kakariko Village. Sure, there's probably other things, but I'm just not going to worry about it. For now, we are going to indeed focus on the main game. At the beginning of the episode, we got interrupted by Navi and said something's fishy. Something's fishy with Zora River. Ha 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 ha. I'm funny. I'm funny. You know what? I'm funny. Shut up. I'm funny. No, I'm not funny. I suck. Okay. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. So what I'm doing is actually, I'm gonna go ahead and cut footage. I'm going to Zora's Domain. There's nothing really notable along Zora's River to show. It's pretty much the exact same as an adult as it is as a kid. There's a few minor changes that just aren't worth talking about. So I'm gonna cut this out, and I will meet you when I get to the waterfall in front of Zora's Domain. Alrighty, we are back here, and unfortunately with Zora's Domain, it doesn't stay open after the first time you open it, so every time you come, you do have to play the lullaby. Yeah, I kind of wish it just stay open for good after you open it the first time, and you wouldn't have to play the song every time, but they decided to be jerks and make you play the song every time. No big deal. Whatever. So, while the river wasn't changed that much as an adult, Zora's Domain is completely frozen over. So, like with Goron City, how all the Gorons are missing, the problem with Zora's Domain is obviously that it's frozen. Which, by the way, is an idea that they reused in Twilight Princess, which I wasn't really a big fan of them reusing an idea like this, so I'm not going to go into that. So yes, everything's frozen over, including our pal King Zora. He's actually frozen over in red, which is kind of interesting. Well, that is actually kind of important. We'll talk about that later. So, what we're going to need to do is go back here, where we once met King Jabu Jabu and went inside of him, which is very suggestive sounding. He's not back here anymore. I don't know what happened to him. He probably died. We don't really care. Instead, there are a bunch of frozen platforms back here, and we have to jump across them. Because we are making our way to a mini-dungeon, actually, and I'm not excited for it at all. I'm not excited about these guys either. I hate Octoroks. They're just minor annoyances. I'll make sure I get rid of all the ones around here. Okay, so you do want to make sure you make these jumps, because getting to the Ice Cavern, which is where we're heading, that's the next mini-dungeon. Not full dungeon, it's a mini-dungeon. I'll talk about it when we get into it. But in order to get up to it, it's that opening right over there. In order to get up to it, you have to be on a platform. You can't get up to it from the water, like from swimming in the water. This was open as a kid. Like, this cave, it was available, but you couldn't get up to it. So, I wonder if like there's some kind of way you can cheat and get in here as a kid. I'm sure there is, knowing this game. Anyway, this is the Ice Cavern. It is not a main dungeon. It seems like it at first, but it's not a main dungeon. It is a mini-dungeon. There are a few mini-dungeons in this game. They act a lot like the child dungeons in that they don't have small keys, but they still do have like a map and compass and all that. There aren't really like full-fledged bosses, so there's kind of a boss in this one, but we'll get to that when we get to it. Anyway, the Ice Cavern is actually very concerning to me. I'm quite worried about it. I'm not gonna lie. The difficulty with the Ice Cavern just comes in, well, taking damage, which, you know, this is a 3-heart run, and taking damage is not what I want to be doing. These guys are a big reason for it. What I'm going to do with these are throw bombs at them. Later on, I'll get a little bit more up close to them. It's just because there's three of these guys in one room, and there's a blade going around circles like that. It's really dangerous, and I'm not surprised I get hit there. It's just very easy to get hurt here. I think if you blow off their head, though... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say if you blow off their head, they can't shoot ice, but I was obviously wrong about that. I will kill this guy with bombs. This is why I kind of wish I had bomb shoes right now so I could be more accurate with this. Those would be a lot more ideal for killing these. Yeah, I know this looks really bad, and I'm going to get hit again. Oh, I didn't. Cool. Okay, so this last guy, I can just take my hook shot, actually, and just hook shot over to him. After he's done shooting his stupid crap at me now. Come on, get to him. No, he's too far. Hopefully he doesn't hit me. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Okay. Oh, man. He's so nervous. Oh, God, he's right next to me. Just get him. It sucks being frozen in this game. It just sucks being frozen because you take a lot of damage. And obviously with this being an ice cavern, that's going to happen quite a bit. Hopefully, not at all, because that could really be the difference in life and death. Also, what sucks about this place, as we saw when we walked in, icicles falling on you. It's pretty easy to get hit by those. Happens all the time. I just hate it. Okay. So this room has a little blade going around like this. So you have to avoid that. And as you can see, there are these silver rupees. So this is our first time seeing these. This is a common type of puzzle you're going to have to do in this game. And in fact, I'll even argue that it's a little too common. I think they overuse this. Where you have to basically collect, I think, 6 silver rupees. And hold on, I think there's a, yeah, there's a sculpture right up here. So let's get this. Yeah, you have to collect 6 silver rupees in the room in order to either open a door or make something else happen. So it kind of reminds me of the 8 red coins in Mario 64 for some reason. I say that because I think that was what kind of inspired the silver rupees. I don't know. This should be the last one. Actually, no. No, it is. Okay. Shit. You can roll under this blade, but I'm not gonna mess with it. That opened the door up here. So let's go ahead and climb up. I'm sure there's gonna be more icicles and stuff falling. I want to be careful with that. You can't even really see them. That's the thing that really bothers me. It's hard to tell which ones are actually... Oh god, that one just missed me. Yeah, like, that's how I like to deal with those, is by hook-shotting. I hate... This place sucks. This place just flat-out sucks, because ice physics, they abuse it with those stupid blades. This place just sucks, and I'm really freaked out about it. Like, I just don't want to. I just don't want to die here. I don't really recall what happens when you die in a mini dungeon like this. Because again, the rule is, as far as like, I don't know. I hate those. That's what I was trying. That's what I was getting the bow and arrow out for. See, look at that. I'm almost dead. That's why this place is so dangerous. Right there. The ice keys are the worst enemy. Because they just run into you, they freeze you, and it sucks. Die. Okay, so ice keys are all gone. That's what I wanted to do, was get rid of all those first and foremost. It's a heart dropping down there. Is it dropping to the ground? It didn't look like it. Alright, we gotta be super careful here. We gotta be super careful. There's one ice blower on the floor. There's hearts over there, so let me wait for this guy to blow. Yeah, see, there's one on the floor aiming at me, but he's not gonna reach me. Hook shot, and then mash your sword. That's how you fight those, because the hook shot does damage itself. So that's the best way to deal with those. Just gotta make sure you attack them at the right time. Oh god, don't miss that jump! Damn it! Ugh. Now the stupid blade's hitting me. It didn't do damage though. It hit me, but I'm still at it's still at 3/4 somehow. Don't know how that happened. Yeah, come on, it's an easy jump. Just make it... Okay, so this is going to introduce us to Blue Fire, a very... this is pretty much key in this area. So, with Blue Fire, you contain it in bottles, which I'm actually going to go ahead and empty this one. I know I'm kind of technically breaking my rule of not using health replenishers, but I mean, it was just 1/4 of a heart. I have to empty the bottle, so there you go. I kind of broke my rule there. I just want the bottle to be empty, that's it. But yeah, you're gonna be carrying a lot of... Oh, what the hell? I meant to do that. You're gonna be carrying a lot of this. What this does is that it melts the red ice that we've been seeing. So remember when the king of the Zoras was contained in red ice? Well, this is gonna thaw him out from that. And there's numerous things in this mini dungeon that you need Blue Fire to melt. So always just make sure you're completely stocked up on these. It's a good idea to come in here with at least 2 bottles. I would suggest more, like as much as you can. I have 3, which is a pretty good number to have. The maximum for the whole game is 4, so if you can pull that off, more power to you. I don't actually remember where you get the 4th empty bottle, but too late for that. Okay. It's up here. This is a chest, so that should have the map or compass in it. And usually the map comes first. So really the purpose of coming to this room was just getting the Blue Fire. This is a dead end, actually. For the most part, this is a pretty linear mini-dungeon. It's pretty much just like a straight path. But there's one room that kind of splits off. It's a room we've already been in. So, yeah, there are various things we can thaw out. Like over here, there looks like there's a pot in there. I need to end this episode, by the way. This is getting kind of long. I'm gonna shut up right now. Yeah, there are various useless things that you can thaw out, and I'll point those out when we get to them. I need to shut up, though. This episode's getting kind of long. So next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, we will hopefully complete the Ice Cavern without dying. Let's just cross our fingers. So this has been Mike1217, and I will see you next time. Peace.